Hello, everyone, all over the globe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from, all over the globe. This is Chukwuka KK on my live broadcast, live TBC broadcast. Okay, I welcome you all. And I believe we are going to have yet another exciting time together. So relax, sit back, and be attentive. Don't let anything distract you at all. All right? This is how we are going to go. The topic I have says how to remain in alignment. Excuse me. How to remain in alignment with TBC. Okay? I'm going to share a couple of things with us on that. But first and foremost, I'm going to share my screen. You know, today is send button meetings for those who have their send buttons turned on. Of course, you know the rule within the community. If your send button is not turned on, then you are not invited for the send button meeting, and you are not allowed to share the links with anyone else. Okay? Don't share the link if your send button is not turned on within your Kringle Cash back office. Okay? So that is that. I will share my screen. Look at the, show you the posters. Of course, you know that we have about 10 different languages at the moment. TBC admin is looking out for a lot more, so that we can capture the entire globe. We want TBC to be noised in every part of the globe so that people will know and take advantage of what TB has to offer. It's great. No one will want to miss it. Okay, so I will share my screen so that we can hit the ground running. Just a moment. All right, so we're right there at the blog. And June 17, 2019, send button meetings starts soon. Notice, posters, articles. So let's see what we have there. All right. It says we will be hosting the Send Button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, June 17th, 2019 at 9 PDT, 5 p.m. West African time. If you do not have a Send Button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a Send Button, do not share this link with anyone else. I told us earlier. The link will be available at 8:45 PDT on Monday, June 17, inside your Kringle Cash back office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. Wow. That means if you are a TBCian and you are not broadcasting yet, you are missing out a lot. Okay? You are missing out a whole lot. So, do yourself good by learning how to broadcast and starting to broadcast. It's only a 30-minute duration, and it's not a big deal, really, to broadcast. So, if you are really committed, if you are really serious, you should learn how to broadcast, amongst other things. We all must learn to invest in ourselves. If you have to pay, pay. But really, I will not expect you, everyone listening to me right now all over the globe, I will not expect you not to take it seriously. I will not expect you. And so, come on board. I can even help you. I can. Trust me. I can teach you how to broadcast. If you are interested, if you are committed, if you are willing. Just like the Bible says, if you are willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. All right? So if you are willing, if you are ready to learn, then I will teach you. I will teach you how to do it. Okay? Issue of payment, we'll talk about it, later on. But the main thing is for you to know how to broadcast and to start broadcasting, because that's what admin wants every TBCian to do. We want the news, the good news, the excellent news about TBC to be heard all over the world. Because unless people get to know and understand what TBC stands for, then they will not be able to make a decision. They will not be able to make a decision. And it is important that everybody makes that decision so that they will be able to benefit. Okay, the benefits with TBC, they are huge. It's not what anyone should miss out on. All right? So, come on board and start broadcasting. Now, you don't have anything holding you down. You might say you don't have anyone to teach you. You are shy to speak on, as a broadcaster. I can tell you something. I am a living witness. I am a living testimony. Okay? There is nothing difficult about broadcasting. There is nothing difficult about broadcasting. There is nothing difficult about broadcasting. I'm saying it for the third time. I have taken it upon myself, okay, to teach you, to show you the way, to guide you properly until you're able to broadcast. All right? It is important that you note that. It is important. So, let's just go ahead, because I want to read this. I'm just doing this for some of you who might not be able to attend. You know, I will just read it out for you, and then, but if you can go ahead and join, because the meeting has started already. Okay? In various languages. So whichever language you are comfortable with, you can go right away and join. But for those who are not privy, those who cannot join, who are watching me right now, you can listen to me while I go ahead and read what admin has for us. Okay. If you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and the seller of any transactions if TBC is discounted. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty. So we have kept the costs down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our technology, and admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free. We are self-regulated. We are private. Very, very important for us to note these details. Okay? Transactions over 400 grains of gold will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Okay, I hope that is very clear, because we don't want discounters in our community. So admin is taking the utmost precaution to ensure we don't have such people around our community. We don't want anyone that will come to discount our coins. I read on. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Contact the TBC commissioner in advance of completing a 40 grains or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. TBC admin pays the salary of TBC commissioner, who protects all of us from those who will discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community, with admin fees collected ongoing. Okay, so the rest of this you can get, by the time you join. The meeting is ongoing right now, like I said, in various languages. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen at this moment so I can say one or two things before I round up. Now, okay, I told us, before I started as an intro, that I want to share with us how to remain in alignment with TBC. That's what I want to share with us. Okay, and that is very, very important. And that also was part of the reason why I had to read a portion of the send button meeting of today. All right, to see what admin has to say concerning the issue of discounting, mainly the issue of discounting. Discounting is not allowed in any way within TBC community. It is not allowed at all. You'll be kicked out. Your wallet will be rendered inoperative once you are discovered to be a discounter. All right? So that is very key to the community. Whatever transaction you have to do, you have to stay within the approved levels. Okay, you have to stay. If you have to go above the approved levels, then you have to contact the TBC commissioner, just as I have read out now. You have to contact the commissioner ahead of time to inform him of the size of your transaction. Okay, so that there will not be any kind of doubts as to who is this, what is he trying to do, who is this, what is she trying to do. Don't need to get to that. So if you have to go above the approved levels, then contact the TBC commissioner well ahead of time and discuss and supply the necessary information and get cleared, okay, before you embark on that. Okay, it's very, very important, and that's why I'm emphasizing on this. I had to read out that portion, okay, from the blog. Of course, we all know that the blog is the most authentic place for TBC, where you can get information, genuine and authentic information about TBC. Once you hit the blog, the TBC blog, you will get to know anything at all that you want to know about TBC. And that's why TBC admin always encourages TBCians. It's even part of our system It's even part of TBC system. Indeed, it is the last step, on the TBC system, if you are used to TBC system. And indeed, and of course, everyone in TBC community should be, should be accustomed to our system. Otherwise, you will not be in alignment. Because if you don't know what the system says, there is no way you will be in alignment with the community. The system has spelled out all we need to do. Okay? Excuse me. Okay, the system spelled out 23 steps which must be followed one after the other, step by step. And like I said, studying the blog daily is the very last step. So that tells you how important it is, because we don't want anyone peddling wrong information about the activities within TBC community. So when you go to the blog daily, you will see updates. Okay, you will learn new things that you do not know, because you can't give what you don't have. It is what you have, what you know, that is what you are going to impart to others. So if you don't know what to impart, what is your relevance really within the community? And it is dangerous to give out wrong information, because you will scare people away. You will turn people off. So such things are not encouraged within our community. And that's why everyone must stay in alignment. And staying in alignment within the community continually is to continue to do the right things. Doing the right things are, the things on the 23 steps on TBC system is documented. Okay? So, this, I needed to make this very clear, because it's been a while, when the system was published on the blog. So, but from time to time, we need to remind ourselves these things, these very, very important aspects, of our community, so that we don't start operating out of alignment and then fall short of what we all expected to do. Okay, so that is what I actually wanted to bring out and to share with us. So I hope it has been helpful. And I also want to say this, that I'm ready to help anyone, as many as are watching now, or as many as will listen and watch this video in time to come. I have offered myself to help anyone that is serious, anyone that is committed to know about TBC and what activities, are going on within the community. I'm ready to teach you. I'm ready to mentor you. I'm ready to coach you until you're able to understand what is happening. And then be able, to recruit people all around the whole world to join us. Don't forget, our ultimate goal is to get in, to recruit into our community, into TBC community, 1 billion members. As soon as that happens, our economy, TBC economy, will be established. Okay? And then we begin to operate peer-to-peer. We begin to transact fully peer-to-peer. All right? Currently, there's massive recruitment of merchants all over the world within the community. Merchants are being recruited on a daily basis, and they are coming in droves. All right? So you do well to be a good ambassador of TBC, wherever you are all over the globe. You do well to be a good and worthy ambassador of TBC. Start recruiting new members, merchants. This is the period. This is the phase. Because we are still distributing. We are still in the distribution phase of TBC. Okay? We are still distributing gifts all around the whole world. We are sharing gifts, and we are doing it with love and respect. Okay? So it's important we understand this. It's important we join. Okay? All hands must be on deck. So we'll be able to quickly get to our destination fast. Okay? So that's all I have for us in this broadcast. And I hope it had made a lot of sense to us. To those of you that have listened, if you have any questions, any clarifications about all that I have said, get in touch with me. And how do you get in touch with me after this broadcast? Please go below my video. You will see the description section, and you will see all my details. Okay? See all my details there. And you can contact me in any way, in any form, either through phone or WhatsApp or Telegram, email, whatever. You know, just get in touch with me, and I will hold you by the hand and show you the way. All right? Thank you so very much for joining me once again this afternoon. As I leave here now, I'm going straight to join the send button meeting. Okay? I won't miss it. Of course, I don't miss it. So you take care and remain blessed. Bye now.